water.
Water? You want a water bottle? You fucking
Water.
twat, you fucking water bottle there. You go get a water bottle. Well, welcome to the Tuesday show, everybody. We're back. Cammy has kicked it. She's cured. She is healed.
Did it.
We're
Had
in
the COVID.
beat
Not
the
got it no more.
beat the vid. A vid I haven't had yet. I haven't had to deal with. How was that for you,
No.
Cammy?
Not fun. It was not fun. No. So someone close to me had it. And then the rules in the UK are like if someone close to you is tested positive, the rules are changing all the time. But basically I had to then isolate. So I had isolated for a week already. And then I got symptoms and I tested positive. So then I had to isolate for another 10 days. And I was driving myself fucking crazy. I couldn't even tell you. And it's like, you know, at the beginning, when everyone's like, it's just a cold. It's just a cold. It's not real. It's just a cold.
It's just a little cold. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's just the flu. It's like, yes, the symptoms are that of a cold, but they're like the worst versions of every single one. And it's horrible. I still have a cough, which is fine. Like can take up to 12 weeks or whatever. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm like okay now. I'm exhausted. I lost a lot of weight, which was not good because I'm already pretty tiny anyway. So I'm like building myself up again, but I'm no longer, coughing my guts up, which is great.
Well, that's good.
Woo! Yay! Wouldn't recommend it, but
Yeah, go ahead and get shot up, everybody. Get that sweet
get your
vaccine. Wear your mask. Wash your hands, or
Yes.
or you'll get sick and feel horrible, and maybe even die. That's the lesson of the
Yeah.
week.
Just like to say, I was doing all of those things. Sometimes you get unlucky.
That too, yeah. Sometimes just get screwed. You did everything right.
I did everything right,
And
but
you
sometimes
got
you just get unlucky.
because of your
Yeah.
dirty friends.
But it wasn't as bad as it could have been if I hadn't have had the vaccine.
That's true.
So
I mean, yeah, you're already back. You sound good. You don't look ill.
thanks.
Thanks.
I'm not sure, but thanks.
That's good. That's good. If someone's like, "Hey, you don't look ill," and you're like, "Thank you." It's a compliment. Yes! I've always wanted to not look ill. That's great.
Oh, thanks.
But we've got some interesting stuff to talk about because we've had a couple of weeks to let things process and build up in our minds. Cammy, is there anything you were playing while locked up?
I was playing the Ace Attorney Chronicles still. But this whole episode is just going to be me like listening to you pretty much because it got to, because they're like visual novels.
Yeah.
I was like too ill to read.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, so I've gotten like halfway through that and it's great so far. So I highly recommend that, even if I've been very slow at playing it. Highly recommend that. But I haven't played anything else. I was isolated from my PC.
No.
No.
A fate worse than death.
Life. Indeed. What have you been playing? Let me guess.
Oh, go for it.
Psychonauts 2.
That's right, baby.
Woo!
I've completed Psychonauts 2. I'm playing through it again. I was actually playing it right before we got together here. It's one of the best things I've ever played. Like putting it into perspective with like what Double Fine has had to go through to like make the games they want to make, it's kind of shocking because it became clear right as I started playing that game that if they had the funding from the beginning, they could be on par quality wise with a studio like Naughty Dog. They just weren't being really given the chance. And holy crap, that game, from the music to the art style, to the platforming, it's just polished so much. Everything's an improvement over the original. It's the best thing ever. And Jack Black is in it. which I didn't know. Jack Black is in that game,
Neither
and
did I.
I need to talk about this. There's something I noticed weeks ago when Psychonauts 2 first came out, and we weren't able to talk about it. I discovered something. There was a man in Hollywood, a small white man named named Elijah Wood.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Elijah Wood has somehow I should start by saying Elijah Wood I like him. I wouldn't consider Elijah Wood one of my like favorite actors or anything like that. I think he's really good, and I think he has a good eye for projects. But now that he's been in Psychonauts 2, because I didn't know he was going to be in that game, he's in it. He's in Psychonauts 2, which means he's in my favorite video game that I've played in like the last 10 years, Psychonauts 2. He's in one of my favorite TV shows, Over the Garden Wall, and he's in one of my favorite movie series, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, you froze for me then. I'm guessing you're saying Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
He has been a part of... He's just like moving through it at this point. He's just checking all the boxes. He's been a part of like almost all of my favorite things up until this point.
I'm glad you liked it, because I think sometimes when you really look forward to a video, well, most of the time you really look forward to a video game or anything, it lets you down because you hype it up so much. So the fact that it didn't let you down, I'm like,
oh yeah, it's impressive all across. I think everyone should play it. They put so much work into it. It's awesome. And the music too really took me aback, because I like watched their little whatever video on Double Fine, because I always love seeing how video game music is made. I did it for Cuphead too, and holy crap, it's really good. A+, 10 out of 10. Play it. I'll talk about spoilers in like a month. We'll give everyone some time.
I'll play it the next month then.
There you go.
I'll get around to it.
I was gonna say
I saw Luke play it a bit on stream, and what I saw was like awesome. But I'll be honest, like I wasn't paying 110% attention. I was not really with it. What I saw and my brain could comprehend was like, it's cool shit.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
Cool shit. I should say that too. Cool I didn't run into any glitches while playing the game. Nothing. Everything worked perfectly, which was that's something that happened with Resident Evil 8 also, where it's just like, what the hell? There's no problems with it from a technical standpoint.
It's good.
So yes to Psychonauts 2, but there's actually been even more. There's been more stuff to talk about video game wise.
What?
Because I've been working on a little thing in my spare time. I'm trying to kind of clean up my emulators and kind of figure out a way, because I want to get like the original old consoles for a lot of stuff. For like Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, because I go back basically with my little collection to PlayStation 1 and just stop there. So I've been having to do some research myself to see which one's the higher priority, Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, because I didn't grow up with either one. So I've been working through the emulators on both of those. And, so far, Sega is in a slight lead as to which one I'll buy first.
Interesting.
It not what I was expecting, I'll say.
No, I was gonna say I expected you to say the Nintendo.
I did too. To be fair, I haven't played Donkey Kong Country all the way through yet.
Well,
I love Donkey Kong Country. It's like I'm working on like a pros and cons list. In fact, I might actually just be able to pull up the pros and cons list.
Just do it.
Let me just
do it.
Oh, it's gonna mess up the recording.
Oh no. Kitchen is building.
And then Genesis. Okay. So we'll set the stage real quick before we get into this fucking bit. Going through all these games. My ranking system for the Super Nintendo and the Genesis was just if I thought I would ever play it again, it was good, and if I intend to never play it again, then it's bad. That being said, that doesn't, always mean the games are bad.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just like sit down to an RPG and I'm like, fuck this. This is too much for a job. I don't have 100 hours to put into
I
this.
get that. I get that.
So let's start off with a little SNES games that I've been
Mm-hmm.
moving through. Super Mario World, I don't think is that good. I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
I think it's a bad game compared to like Mario 3. I'll always be partial to the NES crowd. So
Mm-hmm.
a no on that one, which was unexpected.
Bad. No, bad. Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
then the first Genesis game I played, because I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, duh. For Genesis, you got to start with Sonic. I really like that original Sonic game. I think it's awesome. So already, Genesis
Already
in
it's
a
ahead.
commanding lead right off the
Ooh.
bat. But then I play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, which I had on Game Boy. Of
Mm.
course, that's a yes. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck it, I don't know anything else about Genesis. Sonic 2. Better than Sonic 1. It just keeps getting better.
Wow.
So then we kept on moving. I decided to play Chrono Trigger. I guess I kind of just started off with games that I thought that'd be good before I got to like the really obscure stuff. Of course, Chrono Trigger was good. And then I played Sonic 3.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic 3 is fine. Maybe I'll play it again. I tried Altered Beast on Sega Genesis. That game sucks. So, but have you ever seen Altered Beast?
No.
It's terrible. It's terrible. In fact, fuck the rest of the list going through it. Altered Beast was originally packaged with the Genesis, and it sucks. It's hard to even describe. You're like a guy, and then as you're walking through the level, you get more buff, and then you just turn into a wolf.
Mm. Uh, Puberty, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Yes, you turn to a man, then you turn to a wolf. Oh, that's 30 Rock, Werewolf Bar Mitzvah.
No
Spooky,
idea.
scary. Boys becoming men. Men
Spooky.
becoming wolves. We'll stop the list there because I don't think it's very entertaining for me just to say yes and no to different games I've played. But I've gone through a lot of
Okay.
them, is the point. Trying to figure it out. And I do believe Genesis is in a
Have a
slight lead,
research.
which I was
Nice.
not expecting. But I'll keep y'all posted on that. Maybe even
Ooh,
to let you know when I get the
please
new
do.
consoles
Please
in.
do.
Be good,
Exciting times.
good stuff. I'm still reading The Walking Dead.
Yes.
I'm fully caught up with all the issues I got because I can only buy them at a place that's like an hour and a half out of town.
Mm.
So I kind of stock up and ration them somewhat, but I finished them. I've got my nice big stack of that. Really good. Still, makes me have a little bit more appreciation for the TV show when you see how they had to present things in the comics, because the comics do move really, really fast, and that kind of forced the TV show to make some interesting decisions with what they covered. And even though the TV show is arguably too slow for most of it, there's probably 8 episodes a season of The Walking Dead that I think are just boring and worthless.
Okay.
Which definitely isn't a good statistic now that I think
No.
about it.
No.
So that's good. I did just get a notification. Apparently, Mass Effect 5, BioWare wants to go back to the Unreal Engine, which would be kind of hilarious because I think they're working in Frostbite right now, which is EA's garbage engine. I think it's trash. I think all the games that maybe it's just the games they're choosing to make in it, but I think they're just building garbage in it. So we'll see how that develops. That caught my eye.
Interesting. Ooh.
It caught my eye. Yes, it did. We'll see about that. I still haven't tried that remastered collection yet for Mass Effect, though.
No, neither have I. I keep thinking, oh, I need to play it, and then I think about how long it will take to play, and I'm just like,
Be a lot.
put it off. Or not.
I
Put it
don't
off.
know. Yeah, that's the great thing about
Yeah,
going through
no.
retro games is that it's like it's 15 minutes per game, and you're like, I figured this out. That's pretty cool. Not Mass Effect taking chunks out of my life, trying to kill
Mass
me.
chunks. having an effect on your life.
We'll see. What'd you just say to me? You take a speck
It
on
was
my life?
it was a pun. Yeah, I don't think it was great. It's fine. We can ignore it. Move on.
Okay, we'll move on. Did you hear about the new fucking Madden game that released? I think I talked about it for like maybe 2 minutes on our last episode together, like right before we came out. I remember being like, "Oh, they're saying it's gonna be better" or something like that.
Oh
Uh,
yes, I do remember
yeah,
that.
in your time away,
Yeah.
that game did release, and it's so fucking terrible that I think I'm just done with EA in general at this point.
I mean, yeah. I think
Uh,
I've been done with EA for a
I
while.
know everyone's like, oh, it's EA bad. They have the loop. You have not seen this fucking game. It is so terrible. I think
That
Respawn gets a
bad.
free pass. I love everyone and everything at Respawn, but fuck every other development branch in that company. I don't like any of those
Beat
games.
Google.
It's
What's
terrible.
so bad about it?
It's just none of it feels like a game from 2012, which is,
Say no more.
it's about what you're going to get. It's a football game. How much can you really do?
Hmm.
But it also looks like a game from like 2012, and then they do these weird downgrading things so that it's easier to play on mobile devices. It's just the dumbest process ever, and they clearly only care about their online aspect of it. It's like if you were to make
Hmm.
GTA Online, except GTA
Hmm.
Online doesn't play very well, and the single player version of GTA is like borderline unplayable because you
Hmm.
didn't care.
Not
That
great then.
Not great. It's
Not great.
borderline embarrassing for humanity as a species that we would let that happen and come out each August. So just gonna move on from that. Not gonna play any more football
Okay.
games, despite my like for football.
Hmm.
So just put that out of our minds. Play more
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I have an important question
What was
that
that?
I remembered. Did you watch Help I'm a Fish?
I didn't watch Help I'm a Fish.
Oh, Jake.
Finding it over here in the States is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. I didn't I think I can set up a VPN for it, but I just never got around to it. I like Googled it one night on Amazon Prime, and they were like, "Nope, not in this country."
Um, let me just say, it's fucking great.
Hey,
It's really good. Uh, yeah, it's like a fever dream, and I loved every second of it.
how is
So
Aaron Paul in it? I cannot picture Aaron Paul's voice.
he does not sound like Aaron Paul.
Okay,
He's like, it was like there's a cool main character, like the main boy who wears like a baseball cap, and he's like clearly the cool one.
the
And then so
1990s.
yeah, like exactly what you'd think of like a old school cool kid. It Aaron Paul did not play him. Instead, he played the short, chunky nerd, and it wasn't what I was expecting, and it was great. I
Well,
loved it.
good.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
A nice short little review of Help I'm a Fish that I will now have to watch. I subjected you to
Yeah.
Ratatouille back in the early days of the
Alan
Tuesday
Rickman
show.
sings. That's how good it is. Alan Rickman has an evil song.
Does he
It's
go ba ba
amazing.
ba da ba ba like that?
Not
Ba
far
ba
off.
ba da
I'm sure.
ba. That's how all the bad guy
He's a fish.
songs sound.
He's a fish, and I don't want to. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there are fishes in it.
Oh, well, now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to enjoy it with that knowledge stripped away from me. But that's
Sorry.
okay. I think I'll have to give it a try for
You
solidarity's
should.
sake, and then I will forget it exists and never watch it again. But that's okay. I'm still just dumbfounded that Aaron Paul was in it. That was an insane
Hmm. Yeah,
coincidence.
me too. That was fun.
I see again. My favorite TV shows: Aaron Paul is Jesse Pinkman. Favorite movies: Help I'm a Fish. Aaron Paul's connected. It's the Elijah Wood syndrome all over again, just with Aaron Paul. Once he gets put into the Telltale version of the Breaking Bad video game, then
my god, I would have or the Lego version.
Lego Breaking Bad. I would get that.
Yeah.
I'd get an RV of that. I don't know if Lego could do that though. Could they? Could they? Oh Christ! That'd be a dream come true. Be able to build that little RV. Build a Lego meth lab.
Yes.
And the more I say it, the less likely I think it is that it'll happen.
A figure of Walter White in his like underwear and.
Yeah, that'd be great. Why haven't you done that yet, Lego? Tell us why. Give us one good reason.
Lego. Stupid Lego.
Stupid.
I love you, Lego.
Denmark pieces of refuse.
Brick.
Denmark these nuts, will ya?
Amazing.
I've been getting a little bit into building some Lego sets. I've been jumping on it every once in a bit.
When I was quarantined, I was very tempted to order some Legos just to keep me occupied. But at the same time, I knew there was a very slippery slope. And I would be like, let's get one a day. Oh, that would be my whole bank account and more. So I didn't, but I was very tempted.
I was addicted for a short 2 weeks. I broke the curse. But it was just those little Lego Star Wars ones, like the Tatooine sets.
Yeah.
So they were only like $20. It was like you have like a little hour of fun. You watch Babylon 5 while you build them, and you feel like a little kid, and you're like, "Oh, this is great." And then you have to pay for 8 more, and then it's horrible. And then you want to die, and then you get another Lego set.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
Amazing.
It's good stuff. Gotta get... Hey, Lego Star Wars, that new one's supposed to come out at some point this year.
Yeah. Or is it next year now?
Oh, is it next year now? I'll scream.
Probably, in case you can't tell, I'm not entirely with it still. I'm a bit, like potato brain.
Lego Star Wars game. Oh, that's right. They renamed... they just renamed Boba Fett's ship. Fuck.
Boba ship.
Boba ship. I was gonna say they renamed it Potato Brain and tie it back into what you said, but I couldn't because brain no worky. I forget what they renamed it. I just skipped over the article. Actually, do you remember what they renamed it?
No. Again, I'm not with it at all. I have no idea.
Let's say they named it the Happy Accident. That'd be a good name for a ship. Lego.com does not have one. I thought I could just pull up the fucking like release date for the game. No, not Lego Star Wars. Fucking Google. This is why.
People not being your friend. No.
This is why. I just need a date, please. Spring 2022. Damn it, that's a while away.
Oh no! Now I've found a Lego cantina, Lego Star Wars cantina.
Oh yeah, I wanted. I was thinking about that one.
I want it.
It looks pretty cozy. It folds open and all that.
Oh no!
I will say, Lego
sets.
Lego sets are getting fucking pricey. They're getting a little crazy.
I mean, they have been pricey for a while.
They've been pretty pricey, but I mean, like they're doing like $50 for something that probably should be $30. I feel like a lot of the time, or they're doing $100 for something that should be like $7. The jump in prices is shocking sometimes. Where you're like, this one's $30, this one's $30, that one's $50, and then this one is $900.
Yeah.
I guess it's part of the charm of Lego.
Yeah. You build it and then you look at your wallet and you cry.
Yeah.
And then you by another one to me, so I feel bad.
There you go.
Nice.
Well, would you like to hear what Boba Fett's ship was renamed to?
Please, yeah.
So, are you aware of what the original name was?
No. Again, brain blanking.
Boba Fett's original ship name was Slave One.
Mm.
That was the name of the ship. Don't know why. Not super deep into the lore. Boba Fett's a bounty hunter. Not exactly a great guy. Has some character to him. Whatever. They renamed it to Fire Spray. Which sounds like...
Okay, you say what you think it sounds like. I'll say what I think it sounds like.
I think it sounds like when an 8-year-old builds like a little Lego spaceship. He's like, just fire spray. And it seems like something that an 8-year-old could really get into and also would probably come up with themselves. What's it sound like to you?
To me, it sounds like what happens in the toilet after you've had a really strong curry or something.
That works too.
So going there, there was the fire spray.
Boba just had the fire spray.
Stay out of there.
That checks out. I don't know. I think it's fucking silly. It strikes me as playing... I never thought about Boba Fett's ship being called Slave One and being like, oh, shit.
How dare they?
It's offensive. But then again, I don't have anything to be offended with that. So... just gonna I don't care if Disney wants to change the name of everything. Anything they want to change, that's fine by me. Honestly, they're putting together some entertaining stuff.
Start calling Yoda Dave.
I'd be behind that. Yeah, like Yoda becomes a racist thing. So long as Disney keeps making solid content, I'm okay with them being like, we're gonna change the name of Boba Fett's ship. Because, Slave One's a little, risque. It's kind of... We want people to, like, be able to get behind them and kids to buy these toys. We don't want them buying a toy that says slave on it. Because that's kind of, not what we're going for with that. If they want to do that, that's fine. It's like the J.K. Rowling thing. Except Disney's actually continuing to put out quality stuff.
Yeah.
So...
No, you go on.
All I was going to say is if you put out good stuff, then you get some extra leeway with stuff that I would normally just say is stupid and would make fun of you for. If you're putting out a good TV show like The Mandalorian, then you're allowed to change the name of the Boba Fett spaceship. That's fine by me.
All I was going to say is in the last few days, my brain has started to work again. I've been watching loads of critique videos on YouTube. So I watched Luke's, and well done on the editing, by the way.
Woo!
It was very good.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I went down a rabbit hole of looking at all sorts of different critiques. And I watched a really good one on someone critiquing J.K. Rowling.
Hey, really give him a shout out, Cammy.
I'll have to find him, so you fill in the time, please.
Ooh, I think they should have renamed Boba Fett's ship to the Flying Mantis. Call it the Mantis. Okay. Would not the Mantis be a cooler name? That's probably the name of something already. Let's check it. Star Wars Mantis ship. There's no way I came up with that. Stinger Mantis.
Oh god. By James Summerton. It's an over-emotional look at why J.K. Rowling is bad. It was a very good video.
There you go. Y'all have a recommendation. Woo! It's the fucking Mantis. Stinger Mantis is the fucking ship from Jedi Fallen Order. A fine game. Not a great game.
Just a fine one.
Just a fine one. Nothing really that spectacular about it. I borderline don't like that game. But it's
I'm from fine to I borderline don't like it.
Borderline don't like it. I think it's just frustratingly simple in a lot of ways.
It's just mediocre.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's definitely not offensively bad. It ain't no Psychonauts 2, let me tell you. It ain't quite on that level of good. where I'm actually taken aback while playing it. That it was a Kickstarted game too, and I've
I
been
need to play
burned
them.
before.
I need to play them.
You do.
I will play them.
I'll tell you what. Play an hour of Ukulele first. That action platformer.
Okay.
And then you'll be like, I think Ukulele's free right now too, so it'll save you some money. And you'll be like, this is kind of weird. Seems like they cut a lot of corners here. And then they're like, oh, it's a Kickstarter game. Except that game didn't get picked up by Microsoft. Then play Psychonauts 2, and you'll be like, holy fuck, did Microsoft make this difference? What's the deal with that? Everything is polished out the wazoo.
Psychonauts. I need to play the first Psychonauts.
Oh, that's
first.
right. You haven't finished that.
I haven't even picked it up. I've never played it before.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, man.
Well, the good news on that front is it's all available for free with a subscription to Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass. We're
not
gamers.
Exactly for free.
Well, it's what, 15 a month? It's free. It's free. You just pay for it 12 times. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. No, let's play it.
And if you really like the game, play it on Game Pass and then pay $60 for it on a different platform. Well, that's about all I got.
We should probably talk about the fact that Luke had his kid, right? Should bring that up.
Yeah. I meant to make a post about it that I'm now realizing I did not do. So apologies for leaving everyone in the dark. Luke had a kid.
Luke had a kid. Luke had his baby.
Little Rasputin Barnabas Stevens.
That's exactly his name.
We're excited about it. It's pretty cool. That's why there wasn't a regular upload this week. Luke was out there, messing around with placenta and whatnot. So we're it's the miracle of birth, Cammy. Can't be squeamish here on the intricate world of gaming journalism and talking about things. Sometimes you got to get your hands dirty. That being said, congratulations to Luke for the baby.
Congratulations to Luke. You will receive stupid baby grows in the near future.
That's right.
Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
I don't think he will.
No.
I think he's horrified about it, but I don't think he's worried about it.
Good. Good.
Is he going to dress it up in merch? Is he going to use his baby for ad deals? He's going to make it wear a NordVPN shirt?
Cut this bit out because I don't want him to, in case he sees this or anything, I don't want him to know what it is. I'm going to get him a baby quote that says like and subscribe. So at the end of all his videos, he can just pick the child up.
Oh, there you go. That'd be great.
Ahead.
Get him one that says 9/11 was an inside job. Just to confuse him. Just have all these really sweet, sincere ones, and then just one that says that, and you're like, what the?
In the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle of a big box. So when they come out to watch them, they don't know who thought it.
Just send it to him with a sheet of paper with cut-up magazines that says, we know what you've done. And just try to get him paranoid.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you traditionally do to a new father.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. It's called hazing. Haze the new father, haze the new child. That's the saying. Boy, ain't it mild. See, so it rhymed, so that makes it a proverb, which means that it is set in stone like the Bible. And y'all know ain't nobody touching the Bible.
So, basically, in conclusion, you're going to be stuck with us two for a while.
That's right. It's going to be the two of us. We'll get back in our groove. Today was this was a bit of a shaky one. But
we're getting back into the swing of it.
We're back to it. Give us a fucking break.
It was a break.
Lovely people. I will say, though, I meant to say this on Saturday, but we didn't record because of baby. I was going through the comments once again on the Saints Row video we did. A video that I was expecting a lot of people not to like a whole bunch because We shit all over Saints Row,
I
Luke
watched
and
it.
I. Maybe for
I
like
watched it. Yeah.
it's like an hour-long video. At least half of it is just us shitting on Saints Row, that new one that looks so goddamn terrible. That comment section for that video, not only did that video do like surprisingly well, but the comment section was incredibly civil and really fun to read through. So props to you
Amazing.
guys. It was
Thanks for
good
not being
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, you
Woo.
guys are great. You guys are killing it. Not only by watching
Appreciate
stuff,
it.
but by also talking about the stuff.
And also, if we're being kind to people for once, I just like to say thank you to everyone who sent me messages on Twitter and stuff, as like making sure I was okay when I got the fun time COVID. It was really sweet. It cheered me up a lot. Same on
Yay!
Twitch. Because like obviously I've been streaming a lot, and then all of a sudden I've been away for 3 weeks. So when I loaded up the app like the other day, I expected my viewers to have like, or followers or whatever you call them on Twitch, to have like gone down loads, because you know that's what happens, and it actually went up.
Hey!
So thank you to everyone who stuck around. I will be back. Hope to be back tomorrow, as long as I'm not on death's door. I think I'll be fine.
Well, very, very
Getting
good.
back.
And we're back. We're back in action, Ms. Huddlestone.
We're
You guys
back,
think this last year has been productive? Just you wait, you fucking frauds. We're coming for you.
That is baby. He's preoccupied. We're free.
Once Luke comes
We're
back,
free to cause havoc.
we've got some things in the pipeline. Some ideas I've had. Some ideas that have not worked so far. Like we tried to do that Dead by Daylight video about. It just did not work. All of our none of us really like that game. I feel
like it.
It's a bad game. It's a bad, horrible game.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I like it
maybe
too.
that didn't come across.
I can get into that game for maybe 3 days, and then I want to shoot myself. It's the worst thing.
To be fair, though, when we were trying to film that, we sat there for about an hour while everyone's game updated and installed. And then by the time we actually got to it, we were all a bit like, And then at the end, Luke was like, oh, I think Nikki says the baby's getting lower. And you could tell he was preoccupied. And we were just like, oh.
That's a good description of it. Well, the energy wasn't quite there. Nice. So we'll try that again. I want to do it with stuff that no one else is doing it with, because I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to playing some because when you're all separate like this, your games become kind of limited. I have a few tricks to make it so we can play some like Nintendo games, like old Mario Party games and whatnot, all together.
Yes.
Which I think would be really fun if we could do like old school Mario Kart or fucking Mario Party 2 or Mario Party 4.
Speaking of language.
I think it'd be really fun. So we'll keep you posted with that. We're also thinking about if you guys out there, you fellas, the people watching, I had an idea for us to just do reviews of games as we play them.
Yeah.
Just like 5 to 7 minute reviews of that stuff. I want to do one for Psychonauts 2. I was going to fill out that spot this week that was missing from Luke having a baby with that review. Didn't have time to get it done, but that's probably something we're going to be doing in the future too. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun stuff.
I'm down. I was actually going to say to you, like, because obviously I knew you'd have been playing Psychonauts. I was like, if you go make a video on it. It'd be fun. I want to watch it. I want to see what your thoughts are.
Aha. I might just have to do that here on Press Start. Woo! Because I'll probably get uploaded here. I doubt I'll upload it anywhere else. So it's just going to be for you guys. Guys and gals.
I'm and you probably can't tell because I feel like I look kind of half asleep. But I have a renewed sense of energy. I promise.
Take my word for it.
Look, I know I look not okay, but take my word for it. I have a renewed sense of energy. I've been working on a video for the better part of a year, trying to get this Yakuza Zero thing, and I finally feel like I have a sense of direction. Oh, headache. I finally feel like I have a sense of direction, and I know what I want the video to be like. I just need to do it. So the energy, you can't see it, but it's there. Yeah.
Well, there you go, people of America and
In
Britain.
the UK. Thank you.
We got some exciting stuff coming for you. Sorry for the delay on it, but that's how life goes, you pricks.
COVID and children.
COVID and children. And whatever excuse I have.
Psychonauts too.
Psychonauts too. What you gonna
That's
do?
Your excuse is the best.
That's right. Because
Me and
unlike
Luke.
babies or sickness, mine can't die.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we'll see you all next time.
It's
Bye.
less than a week old. we're going to corrupt it.
It's okay. We'll just beep out that thing I said.
I was saying to Michael, because I was with him when I got the text to say baby was born. He said the name on Twitter, right? We can say his name, baby's name.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah.
I've love you say it. I want to hear you say it in your British voice.
I'd say Lachlan.
Lachlan.
Baby Lachlan.
I always just say Lachlan.
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 Baby Lachlan.
We from the south. We call Lachlan.
Baby L. Little baby boy.
Little baby L. Taking the L.
Yeah, when I got the message, I was like, "Yay! Oh, that's really sweet! Yay! Happy for Luke! Yay!" And I like turned to my boyfriend like 2 seconds later, and like, "Me and Jacob are gonna corrupt him. We are gonna teach him all the swear words. It's gonna be amazing.
I want to teach him how to gamble."
Yeah, Luke's gonna turn his back for 2 seconds, and he's gonna be playing poker. Oh.
That'd be good. You gotta teach babies that. But Jesus.
He's gonna be 6 months old playing GTA. It'll be fun. It'll be great.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, there you go.
Great uncle and honorary strange British aunt.
Uncle and aunt.
Aunt.
Aunt Cammy.
Gorilla.
I rode me gorilla in from school this morning.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Zebra.
That one I like.
Zebra.
Well, so you say H, right?
H.
Yeah.
In what context?
Like the letter H.
Yeah, the letter H.
So why don't you say, when you say like, oh look, there's a helicopter. How do you say helicopter?
Helicopter.
Yeah, see? So why do you call it H and not H? It's not making the H sound.
I don't know. Said it too many times.
H-helicopter, H-helicopter.
Pavement.
It makes words impossible.
Water.
Water. Helmet. Hailchment.
XYZ.
XYZ. You got a zebra there?
Zebra.
Zebra out there, you fucking lot. You think there's a zebra? You think there's zebra? There is a zebra in the wild.
No. Sounds like a French person saying a bra. Zebra.
Zebra. Would you like to see my zebra? I am French.
Zebra.
Would you like to have the funny monkey? Would you like a large caterpillar in your bedroom? Caterpillar turn to butterfly, but not quickly.
I have a phobia of butterflies.
Do you?
Fun fact about me. Butterflies and moths. I'd rather
Ooh,
have I'd rather have a snake or a spider in the room than a moth.
get ready for some Psychonauts 2. No spoilers here,
Oh
but
no.
a moth is present at one point in that game.
Oh, it's making me feel good already.
If you get through the
Oh,
opening of that game, my God, I love it.
love it.
But the opening of it is pretty gross.
Mm,
Especially if you
yeah.
don't like, because it's in the mind of a dentist, which isn't spoilers. It's the first 30 seconds that's been shown off nonstop at like E3 and whatnot. But it's like teeth and gums and fucking tongues and that kind of thing.
Mm.
It's a great game. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Who knows? Who knows when this will actually end? You have no idea what was cut out and what wasn't. Audience. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.